In the beginning, the world was a paradise, a perfect place untouched by sin, where harmony reigned between all living things. This is the Garden of Eden, where God placed the first humans, Adam and Eve. Adam, the first man, was created from the dust of the earth. Eve, the first woman, was formed from one of Adam's ribs, a companion made to share in the beauty of creation. Together, they lived in perfect peace, in a garden filled with everything they could ever need. The garden was a paradise, overflowing with life. Every tree bore fruit, every river flowed with fresh water, and every animal roamed in peace. Adam and Eve were given the freedom to enjoy it all. God's command was simple. You may eat from any tree in the garden except one. That tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, stood in the heart of the garden. God told them not to eat its fruit, warning that if they did, they would surely die. But the peace of the garden was about to be tested. One day, the serpent, crafty and deceptive, spoke to Eve. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" he asked. Eve replied, explaining that they were allowed to eat from every tree except the one in the center, the tree of knowledge. The serpent then told her, "You won't die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you'll be like God, knowing good and evil." The temptation was too much. Eve took the fruit and gave some to Adam, who was with her. Together they ate. In that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were opened, and they knew they were naked. For the first time, they felt shame and fear. They tried to cover themselves with leaves, hiding from God's presence. When God called out to them, they hid. But God, who had always walked with them, knew what had happened. He asked, "Where are you?" Adam explained that he was afraid because he was naked. And when God asked how he knew that, Adam admitted, "I ate from the tree." God, in his great sadness, spoke of the consequences of their disobedience. The harmony of Eden was broken. Adam and Eve were banished from the garden, and the world would never be the same. Pain, toil, and death would enter into the human experience. And so Adam and Eve left the paradise they once knew, escorted by an angel to guard the way back. Yet even in this judgment, God's mercy was evident. He promised a future hope, that one day a descendant of Eve would crush the serpent's head, offering redemption for the fall. The story of Adam and Eve is not just a tale of disobedience, but also one of love and consequence. It's a story that echoes throughout history, reminding us of the choices we make and their lasting impact. Do you think this story is about more than just Adam and Eve? How does it speak to us today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the Bible's greatest stories.